Good morning, students. English idioms. This is today's topic. So, first is let's talk about what the idioms are. So, they are expressions which have a meaning that's not obvious from the individual words. So, the best way to understand is to see the idiom in the text. And most idioms are fixed in their form and we cannot change or vary them. And it's difficult to work out the meaning from the words. That's why the best way to know the meaning of the idiom, this is to look up in the dictionary. And the reason why people learn idioms, this is to improve their English level and to understand the native speakers, because the native speaker of any language frequently use idioms in their language. For example, in Uzbek language we also have idioms just like tuyani dume yerge tegganda or kızıl kar yağganda. The meaning of them is never. So we also use idioms of Uzbek language in our speech. So English people, native speakers, also do this. So types of idioms. Sometimes idioms are just proverbs or saying of famous people. For example, too many cooks spoil the broth. Just people, this nation takes one proverb and use it as an idiom. So in too many cooks spoil the broth, it is equivalent of our Uzbek language proverb or idiom. Çoban köpeyse koylar haram öledi. For example, yes, this is equivalent. The meaning is the same. So some idioms can be just short expressions, just like get lost. Yes? And of course, the form of the idioms are not changed. Then similes. This is the stylistic device. So if there is a word like in the idioms, it is called simile. So white like a chalk. This is also idiom, but there is a word like in it. So bionyms, they are two words that come together with the word and, safe and sound, or flora and fauna, for example. And there are also types of idioms which are divided according to grammatical point of view. Yes, for example, verb plus object, idiom, complement, prepositional phrase, compound or whole clause sentence. Yes, to cut a short story long. So, for example, there are idioms which can be a whole sentence even. So first idioms, this is he spilled the beans, but the meaning is to tell the secret. So if we use he spilled the beans, this means that someone told a secret. Get off my back. This is an exact meaning, but the meaning of the idiom, leave me alone. We were in stage and the meaning is to laugh very hard. He kicked the bucket. The meaning is he died. To kick the bucket means to die. Go fly a kite. This is a kite in the picture. The meaning is go away. She was dressed to kill. So the real meaning of the idiom is she was dressed in her finest clothing. I'm at the end of my rope. I am so frustrated. So you have to bite the bullet. bite the bullet. The meaning is you need to put up with this difficult situation. Teachers always stick to their guns. The meaning that teachers never change their opinions. Money talks. The meaning is that money influences a lot of people. So common idiomatic phrases and expressions. There are examples. A penny for your thoughts. We use it to ask someone they are thinking about. Add insult to injury. The equivalent is yara getus yapmak. This is Uzbek equivalent of this idiom. So to make a bad situation worse, yes. Once in a blue moon, the meaning is rarely, yes. See eye to eye. This is we use it to say that two people agree on something. Hear it on the grapevine, to hear a rumor. So this is not truth. Nobody knows is it truth or lie. Just a rumor, yes. And miss the boat, to miss the chance. Kill two birds with one stone. The meaning is to do two things at the same time successfully. On the bill, understand the situation well. Cut corners. This is to try to save money and do something badly. To hear something straight from the horse's mouth. This is to hear exact information from the authority. Costs an arm and a leg. Costs very expensive. The last straw. Last problem in the series of problems. Take what someone says with a grain of salt. This means that not to take something seriously. Sit on the fence. This is used to say. This is used to say that someone cannot make a decision. The best of both worlds, all the advantages. Put wool over the people's eyes. This is to lie to someone, yes. And next is speak of the devil. Person you have been talking about just arrived. Feeling a bit under the weather, feeling ill. So, as we have talked about types of idioms, so there are different categories of idioms too. So, there are categories of idioms according to any topic we want. For example, university idioms, there are university idioms, student idioms, teacher idioms, any category in the world, there are at least one idiom. So there are given body parts, animals, nature, food, money, sports, colors, and etc. So body parts, idioms, animals, idioms. There are idioms with definition where we can read and learn. Food idioms, some money idioms, sport idioms, colors idioms, and others. These are just mixed. So there is a test to test your knowledge after reading and learning all the idioms on different categories. You can do this exercise. So here just we have to fill in the gaps because there are words are omitted here. So there is a test for 9 tests. You can choose the best choice. And test 3, this is just correct the mistakes to replace words with the correct alternative. So here is, and here are answers. Keys of the test. You can do and check the test according to the key. Thank you for attention.